So today's daily calendar Genroshi. See, eight. You see, what are the Genroshi just want to teach here? Eight. Let your present action be really as it is. See? Let your present actions be really as it is. When I say so, when I said that, so people are so confused. Oh, what it is? How how can we do it? See, let your present action be really as it is. See, but the thing is, but the thing is, we can do only we can do this action. Uh, always, always we just acting this way. See, we understandable. See, whatever you're doing, see, our activities, just as it is, nothing more or less. See? Yeah. Oh, Gary-san, how are you still in a library? Are you still in a library? Never separate, never separate, never separate from library. So maybe librarian just accuse you. So, no, no, very good. Yeah. And two more. Well, when I say let your present action be really as it is, people are so confused. How they have to do. The people just think about how they have to do this way. Most always just asking this way, always, without thinking, without self. We are simply acting. That's again, that's what I teach. But people never understand it. See? People never understand it. What the people just think about. Because we just think about what we have to do, then we'll be able to act. That's a complete misunderstanding. Without self, without thinking, we simply just act. Right or wrong. But people never understand. Not much. We are just we are completely separate. We just completely separate from the essence of self. And this much. Then there must be a mother, right, in the midst of the present self. This is not difficult to just make a face something. very, very easy. You're, you're just asking this way. Yeah? You just simply just reacting this way. There must be a mother right in the midst of the present self. Yeah? When I face this, it's not difficult to just attain who you are. See? Just, just, just separate from thinking also. That's totally enough. Right. That's his name. He doesn't know. Okay. Okay, so there must be a mother, right, in the midst of the present self. Just, just, never take care of, never take care of thinking and thought for a while until we just realize who we are. Thinking thought is nothing of the reality at all. See? That's the reason as long as you care much about the thinking thought, you are completely separate from the essential self. So time for a time for a while is completely you should completely separate from thinking. Once you're thinking a thought completely cease, then what's happening is, see, there is no separation. There is no separation between this and this. Uh, we simply just become one with the things we face right now. See? This expression, once this expression, see, we have to just have. Otherwise, you never just you never be able to encounter the essential self. You see, the essential self is totally different from what we think of the self or I. Totally different. this one is this, this one is see, what we think about the self or I. This is see, Dharma body. Dharma body is completely empty. Nothing at the substance. Nothing substance at all. But people think of this is self. Totally misunderstand the illusion. The illusion. That's the reason we have to do that. See, only one chance to realize who we are within our life. Within our life, we have to just realize who we are. Otherwise, you never be able to just miss this chance. And then you never be able to just encounter the essential self. That's much. That's much Zazen is important uh, for us to do. Right. Okay, so today's the Dharma talk is very okay. Today's Dharma talk is number 25. The key point of Zazen. Oh, very great. So, what the again, just wanna just teach us with 25, the key point of Zazen. This is very important for us to do Zazen in order to realize who we are. What again just teach us is, if we attempt to stir muddy water in order to make it clear, see, if we attempt to stir muddy water in order to make it clear, we end up making it even mud, even mud. Very, very bad. You are Annon. No, no. See, what people are just doing is this way. Always what was kind of the trouble thinking, trouble question problems that come out in their mind. People just try to do something, try to do something, and become much the trouble question are much bigger. Yeah. Totally useless. Totally useless. See? And the water, the water become if we stop stirring, if we stop stirring it, the water become clear without doing anything. Without doing anything. this is a very important thing for us to uh, to do that. We are always, whenever just thinking come out, we always try to try to do something. But try to figure out why the kind of thinking or sort of come out in our mind. Yeah? But the more the more we do that kind of Zazen, the more we we be confused. See? This is very important thing. That's the reason. Whatever the thinking thought come out in our mind without any reason. See? When you just look at the muddy water. See? Muddy water itself doesn't mean anything. Just as it is. Just as it is. But people just to try to make it clear. See? That's the thinking. Muddy water never say, I want to be a clear. People say, it's a totally useless. See? See? Muddy water never say, I want to be a clear. So that's exactly same. Whenever thinking will come out in our mind, see, without any reason. That's the reason. We don't need to do anything. Simply just simply accept as it is. No trouble at all. But the people will never be able to do it. So try to do it. That's called the trouble. That's called the trouble. The reason why is thinking of thought just simply just come out in our mind without any reason. Without any reason. What do people think about it? See? The thinking just thoughts come out in with any with reason. This is total misunderstanding. That's why people don't know much about who they are. Without any reason, simply just come out. When I face this, they say I simply become opposite without any reason. When I face this, I simply become opposite without any reason. But people don't know much about this reality. Always people just try to try to do, try to do, try to do. See? Because people, in a sense, people just, uh, people just dislike the kind of thinking or thought that's people dislike. It really, yeah. So that's the that's our own convenience. See? Uh, See, the thinking thought never say, I'm a bad. I am bad thinking. People thinking thought never says so. Because people say so. Oh, this is very bad thinking. Bad so I should we should just get a little bit. See? That's our own convenience. See? Nothing concerns the thinking. So if you never say, if you never if you never be able to be concerned with the good or the bad, you you never care much about it. Whatever is thinking or so come out in your mind. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Very simple. Uh, uh, But once you just realize who you are, once you just realize this one as a self or I, you never be able to do it. See, whatever thinking just come out, you just try to say, good morning. Okay. If we stop studying it, the water become clear. In the same way, we need to stop managing things according to our human feeling and just let things be as they are. Very simple, very clear. Yeah, although people never accept it. Yeah. Oh, they say we're going to be a kind of out of order. But we don't need to worry about it. Yeah. Shakyamuni Buddha. This is the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. See whatever just thinking of thoughts come out in our mind without any need. We don't need to care much about anything. Simply just let it go as it is. This way, you never have any trouble, question, problem. It's a very easy. It's a very easy. But people never understand it. Okay, see, this is very important. In the same way, we need to stop managing things according to our human being and just let things be as they are. This is Zazen. This is Zazen. See, this Zazen we have to do. See, whatever just thinking and supposed to come out in our mind, simply let it go. This is the Zazen. Okay. Because we have been doing this habitually for a long time, uh, after 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 we just recognize the things, see, after we recognize things, in another way, after the function of the recognition just come out in our mind. See, we always try to just figure. See, there is a certain separation between this and that. Then, see, then this way we just recognize this one is the self and self or I, and this one is others. See? Then we try to we try always try to figure out what it is, what do we have to do. See? This is a kind of habitual matter for us. Not real. No real. Reality is when I face this, I simply become as it is. There is no separation between this and this. So we don't have any trouble. We don't have any trouble. Because once we just recognize this, then you at the same time you just recognize this one's eye. It's called a stroke. It's called a question before recognition. There is no separation. Nothing exists. But people don't know much about this reality. See, because we have been doing this habitually for a long time. See, for a long time. It might be very difficult, but the key point is to leave things as they are. It's when I face it. I simply become as it is. There is no separation. When I feel this, I simply become without doing anything. Without doing anything. Well, in a sense, you said automatically, but still isn't thinking. We don't know much about automatically. See? Always, always we are acting. Always we are acting with, without awareness. Right now, without awareness. We are simply acting. That's the reason. There is no problem, no question, no trouble at all. Without awareness. Once you just aware, once you can be aware of something, then kind of trouble, question, problem just come out in your mind. That's it. Before recognition. See, without awareness, we never know much about anything. We, we don't know much about anything. That's the reason we never have any trouble. it might be very difficult because Jinen Roshi knows much about it because he had the same trouble before before recognition, before realization. He had the same trouble. That's the reason he knows much about how difficult it is. But although it might be very difficult, but the key point is to leave things as they are. See? Whatever just things come up, you never care much. You don't care much about what the things that come up. See? You don't need to. Think about it at all. Just let it go as it is. See? The things that come out without any reason. See? Without any reason, without any substance. People just recognize. When people just face this, people just recognize what it is with substance. See, without substance, just come out on on our eyes. That's the reason. That's the reason. When I face this, then these things come out. And when I face this, these things come out on our eyes. But these things are just, we just face before they completely disappear. That's the reason. See? This eyes is just acting endlessly. See? If the if the things just lives on these eyes, see, eyes never act at all. It's a kind of gotcha. Gary-san, gotcha. Totally out of order. Gary-san, may I ask one thing? See, are you out of are you out of order in the library? Good, very good.
My microphone is out of order.
Background is good, but God says yourself is out of order. Very good. Okay, so that's reason. See, without substance, so everything that come out on the eyes. That's reason. See, when I feel this, it's covered up on the eyes. And then when I feel this, the things disappear. I see to become eyes. See, endlessly we can just see. Because the thing is without substance. Without substance. That is, we never attach the thing. We never attach the thing. So we don't need to attach the things. But people don't know much about this reality. So people don't care much about this thing. Very unfortunate. See, it might be very difficult, but the key point is to leave things as they are, unmanaged. This is a Zazen. this is the thing we have to do. In other words, we never be able to encounter the essential thing. When you practice nothing, you should not use yourself as the center of your practice. See, it's very easy to say. It's very easy to say, but it's a totally difficult. People are just try to do something as they want to by thinking. See, it's a totally difficult, but if you just if you wanna encounter the essence of it, you should do this Zazen. When you practice Zazen, you should not use yourselves as the center of your practice. See, in another words, you never care much about thinking or so. You simply just let it go as it is. This Zazen. Okay. You should stop doing and release the six senses without concern about what the six senses are doing, letting the action of the six senses take place as they happen. People are so confused. People are so confused. What does me? People never understand this. All the people are just acting this way. You see? All the people are just acting this way. Such a strange things just happen right now. Although they are just acting this way, but the piano is just this way. People say, what are you doing? How, how, how can we do it? See, you don't need to worry about it. People are just doing this way. So people never understand. See? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to very good. No, that's yes, that's half. Okay. So that's much. We don't know much about who we are. We are exactly acting this way. This way. So you should not use yourselves as the center of your practice. You should stop doing that. You should stop doing that and release the six senses without concern about what the six senses are doing, letting the action of the six senses take place as they happen. Very quick. People are so confused. You acting this way. You are kidding me. That's not. See, we don't know much about who we are. That's the reason we have to that. Okay, whether there seems to whether this seems to be good or bad doesn't matter. You never just our activity with good or bad. Simply just do this. Because our activity is nothing concerned with the thinking. Our activity as a Master Dong is just a teacher. Our activity is a complete and the universe. Complete and the universe. You never be able to judge. You never be able to judge our activity with good or bad. See? By thinking. Okay, that's it. The manifestation of this, the manifestation, manifestation of destruction is itself you are untouched, untouched truth. See? Even not, even any kind of, even any kind of things just happening right now. It's as simply as it is. It's as simply as it is. Nothing concerned with good or bad. See? Like or dislike. See? Simply as it is. So it's very simple. But as far as thinking, see, you always try to figure out what kind of things are happening. And see why that kind of thinking just happening. It's a totally useless. Although we don't deny to think of that way, but even just think of that way, the more you think of that way, the more you're gonna be confused. See, the more you're gonna be confused because because reality is nothing concerned with thinking. See? You just simply let it go as it is. Yeah. Just as it is. Nothing happens. But people never able to do it. People never able to do it. That's causes trouble. That causes fish problem. The manifestation of destruction is itself. You are untouched truth. Whatever, whatever happens, see, without any reason, without any reason, the things just come out, just happen. See, without any reason. So we don't need to care much about that. Okay, as it is, as it is, as it is. Realization, I will just accept you because the thing is just happening without any reason. No, Garrison is sleeping in the library. He never came back to us. What weird. What I'm just talking about. As it is. As it is. Very, 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 very. Okay. People and the things are active and constantly changing. Everything is totally changing. Active, acting and changing. When I feel this, this will become this. When I feel this will become this. Endlessly just this one just changing. See, without doing anything, it's total change. Not only this, but everything just see, acting this way. Everything, the whole universe just changing see, and acting this way. People and the things are active and constantly changing. We are living as one with various things. We are living, we are living as one. But people never understand this. Very close, wonderful situation. I simply become one with the things I faced without doing anything. When I faced it, I simply become one the things I faced. Oh, very clear. Gary-san, I don't trust you. Because you're always sleeping whenever I'm talking about Okay. There is nothing more. There is nothing more to learn from this point on. If you just realize who you are, you just minus sense. You never just leave from this reality. When I face this, I simply become as a team. When I face this, I simply become as a team. This is Zazen. This way, this way you'll be encountered. You'll be able to encounter the essential state. There is nothing more to learn from this point. In a sense, in a sense, but what the master dog just teaches with the universal recognition for all Zazen. Learn, learn backward step. Learn backward step. That turns right forward to self, illuminates self. Learn backward step. Then it's turned right forward forward to eliminate the self. When they just sit, you know, you try to do, you never try to do anything. Then the things you face just to verify who you are. This is that. This is there is nothing more to learn from this point. See? You don't need to do anything. Simply. Gary-san, where are you? Gary-san, you we don't need to do anything. We don't need to do anything. Simply just as it is. Then the things you face to see, just verify who you are. This is that. See? As long as you just try to figure out what's the reality, what's the essential self, you never be able to encounter the essential self this way. Just the let's go at the thinking so that it is. Then the things just you face to just verify, clarify who you are. Without doing anything right now. And there is nothing more to learn from this point. We only have to make the most of what we are right now. This reality just to verify who you are. But people don't know about it. Same things. Unfortunately, there is a certain complete separation between these things and then what we think about the self. So that the people never understand this reality, even in concept. Okay, there is nothing more to learn from this point on. We only have to make the most of what we are right now. So just be right now. Although people are just right now, already people are right now, right here. But unfortunately, they'll never be right now. Right. They are already in the same, inner thinking, or inner mind. That's a totally different. Okay, very important. Just be right now, right here. Otherwise, you never be encountered the essential self. If you say that you are worried about your child, you should realize that you are not worried about your child, but about yourself. As I say, oh, my kid is so my kid, my kid is so bad. Yeah. Someone has to just take it out. Yeah, but see, things is the problem. Problem is not a kid, but that and the person who just says so. That's a problem. People never understand it. You see? Things is, yeah. Whatever happened, that's that's happened on this body. So on those six senses, those, those six senses, those six senses, those six senses exactly ourselves, not others. See, whatever just happened, that's it. That's all our activity. See, not others. So the things is the kid just doing whatever. That is not kid activity, but our own activity. People don't know much about this reality. That's the reason people always try to accuse the kid. Also bad, bad. Okay, this is very important thing. So to realize who we are. See? The things just happening right now is every kind of activity, and is our own activity, or nothing others. Yeah. See, activity in the whole universe is our own activity. That's the reason we are the master of the universe. Hi, thank you so much. Hi.